I made this video for those people who always tell people to go back to Africa. And have had several people to tell me, go back to Africa. Let me tell you something. Just because you are a nut that cracked out of your shell and you got a lot of nuts running around, you you don't tell black people or interracial mixed people to go back to Africa, okay? You just don't do that because you know why? We were brought here as slaves. So I was born in the United States. And besides, we don't even know half of the languages those people speak. And we also worship different gods. Those people worship all different gods. So how can you open up your mouth and tell people who are colored, black, African American, whatever you want to call them, they're still my beautiful black people. But we can't go back to Africa because we're not raised to hunt down animals and shoot them and things like that. Their beliefs and stuff and the way they live is totally different from the black people that's in America. And even though we love them as black people, they're still different. You know, we were brought here, through trade slaves. So, it's really wrong. And for one thing, I'm tired of people saying to me, go back there. You take your ass over there. That's what you do. And you see how you can survive over there. You go to Africa. Because most people, sometimes American people go over there and they don't come back alive. And it's not a race thing. Okay? Because so the person that has cracked out of their nutshell and you running around with a lot of other mixed nuts, stop telling people to go back to Africa, okay? Especially me, because I know people have told me that in the past. I'm not your sucker duck. I'm not going to get on top of nobody's table and start quacking for you. And so, one thing you want to tell me to shut up, you shut up. You shut the hell up. Or you can get off of my videos. So, to all the people that's on here that asked me to come here to talk to them, I made the videos, to talk about the real life stories that happen in my life and to come and talk about the books that I've already published. But to the person that be telling people to go back to Africa, you go over there. Go over there and see if you can eat their food. You probably don't even know what you're eating, because they eat different from us. They eat different types of meat. And if they was to dress it up, you wouldn't even know what it is. And it's not a race thing, just being intellectually smart. So, but I think all people should worship God. But I think that those people, they should worship God. Maybe, their suffering would stop. And, I have a lot of compassion for those people over there, very compassionate towards them. But yeah, people need to stop telling people to go back to Africa, because some people, they want to be racist and tell people to go back to Africa. You got your ass on your shoulder and you smell your own boo boo and telling people to go back to Africa. You go back over there, boo boo. You do that. Okay. Love, peace, and soul. You go over there. Stop telling people that.